AITA, 30 men called racist for not letting guests into my building. I live in a large apartment building with tenants primarily made up of young professionals and students from the HBCU campus nearby. I somewhat anticipated the building feeling like a dorm at times, reviews and testimonies from past residents and just common sense. But it's a nice building and very convenient for me, and it hasn't bothered me that much. The building management definitely has their hands full trying to manage this, hiring security on weekends and sending out frequent reminders about quiet hours, guest policies, limits and sign-in requirements, etc. For example, last week the building sent out a reminder that only the receptionist should let in guests and that all guests need to be registered and sign in, a policy in the lease agreement. I arrived back at my building at about 11:45 p.m. last night and found 8 college-aged people at the door trying to get in and the receptionist not at her desk. I asked if any of them had a key. They said no, they're waiting for a friend. So I patted my pockets and said, "Shoot," pretending like I didn't have a key either, so that I could leave and go walk a lap and come back later in order to not be responsible for letting in 8 random people who don't live in my building without a receptionist to check them in. They were gone from the entrance when I came back, but unfortunately when I called the elevator, they were all crammed in there with a tenant who had let them in. The receptionist still wasn't there and they were going to DT.